Good afternoon, guys. My first rig rundown for my YouTube channel. Just doing a few mates' full drives, what they've done, what they were planning to do to them, and just a bit of a rig rundown. Just nice and simple. Cheers. Hope you enjoy.
Hi, I'm Peter. We're at Peake, having a good old 3-day weekend. My car's got running on it is ARB bull bar that I bought second hand. I did a redo the paint job on it. Upgraded it to LED lights and so forth, and driving lights. Quite bright. I do have spotties to go back on there, but I haven't got around to putting them back on. This is a winch compatible bull bar, but I haven't put a winch on it just as at the moment. Yes, UHFs, the standard UHF unit in there. That's for basically just listening to anybody else on the radio. This is my GME radio that is far better for everything and much more clearer. I love it.
Oh, GME, can't go wrong. Alright Pete, I'll get you to just run through what sort of wheels and tyres you're using and maybe your side steps.
Running some 33s, all-terrain Goodrich tyres. Just an all-terrain, they're not too bad. I might upgrade them later on to a muddies, but for the certain stuff I do. Running in just your standard, it's not, no name really, snorkel, but it does the job.
I know you fit it yourself because I help you fit it.
Exactly right.
Okay,
what's side steps are TJM. Side steps are rock sliders. They have actually saved my car many a times, especially Easter weekend when we went away to the Grampians.
Yeah, we went and done the Lassiter's track and that was a doozy.
Definitely, yeah, that definitely saved the side of my car, and definitely that would have done some damage.
Okay, Pete, just run us through what you've done to your motor and yeah, what's it running?
Running a 4.7 litre petrol inspirated motor, V8. Does very well. I've had it chipped. So uni chip, dual battery system, 100 AGM and the starter battery. It's a standard starter battery, and a red arc relay.
Oh, it's running the isolator, yep.
Isolator. So that's it does the job. I wouldn't mind upgrading it later on. But
made to a DC charger, but
yes.
Yeah, all in good time. It's plenty of
time. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, Pete, I'll get you just to run us through what you've few little improvements for the inside. What you've done with it.
Inside. Let's hop in. It's easier. Okay, running a EDS display, which gives you all the revs and up to
the old scan gauge.
Scan gauge that actually works perfect, so I can actually see what everything's going on really. Satellite nav, using it for my speed really. Barely use it for mostly satellite navving. I do sometimes. It's as my wheels are larger, they're out by about 4 kilometres.
Okay, as long as you know that's good for your speed limits and stuff.
So keeping my speed right. Here I'm running a project inverter, a 1000 watt inverter, which is in the back there.
That's just the remote head, I'm guessing.
Yep, it's just a remote head.
Oh, you ain't got a thing here for your fridge.
Right, and that tells me what the fridge is doing at the moment.
Cool.
Suppose it's not reading that. Okay, my UHF there. Everything's on the remote. It's a aerial there. It's a GME UHF system. Fantastic, very clear. Love it.
XRS system, of course.
XRS, yes, very clear. The Unichip, as I've had done, is all in there. It's all under the
yeah, so that's just a remote head, so you can select your different tunes for different fuels and
different fuels
mode.
From 1 to 5 that goes down to, which is if I'm running on number 3 at the moment, which is 91. So cheap fuel, but the car runs fine on it. And I can run 98, which is number 1.
It'll just give you a bit more, a few extra kilowatts.
Yeah, gives you extra kilowatts. Yeah, I'm running on fuel saving mode at the moment, so but I've still got.
I guess for a V8 you probably want that. So
yeah, definitely.
Up here, you told me you were running around about 15s.
15.5 litres per 100 at the moment.
Which is not bad for V8. Not towing though, so it makes it easier.
Sitting on the speed limit. But not towing a trailer, of course. That did chew last time. I think when I towed my MDC camper trailer, which is weighs about 1.5 tonne before it's loaded. They're a beautiful trailer, and you don't know what's behind this thing, but you do use a bit more. It's around about the 19 litres per 100, around that figure.
Yeah, that's still respectable.
Yeah, yeah, not too bad really. holds my remote control. Sorry, my
Your phone?
my phone, and so forth. It's just a storage. There's nothing extra here.
Yeah, so that's about it. Yep. All right, Pete, I'll get you to run us through your setup, and yeah.
Okay. Running a Titan draw system from, you know, it's not a bad system.
Yeah, the old King's drawers, they're cheap, but they do the job.
You know,
Yep.
so actually keep my food in there, my storage stuff is all in there for recovery gear and so forth. Yeah, food in there. I've got a temporary bed in here at the moment.
I'll see that.
Weekend away. I've only done it this first time, so I've only done it temporarily, just so because I couldn't be bothered taking my tent.
So it looks nice and cosy for one person,
yeah.
eh?
All the pillows go right there.
As long as you don't weigh
Easy.
20 tonnes, you'll be right.
Oh, he's kind of comfy. But my fridge is a Dometic on a King slider, 45 litre. Does the job quite well.
That's
Actually,
plenty.
I'm actually going to be upgrading that eventually too, so I can go through the upgrades after.
Yeah, well, that's just for a single person away, that's
Yeah.
plenty.
So if I want to give it to the
Oh, then, so what else have you done in there?
got the Rhino rack.
Oh, yep, Pioneer
platform rack. Yep.
Pioneer platform with a shovel holder.
And that,
Pretty
you're going to
standard.
put everything on there. I did have an awning on there, but I'm looking at getting a 270 freestanding awning with no poles. Many good brands out there. 32nd is one of them. I'm looking at to replace. I used to have a Rhino one, but they had the poles and you got to write about the
Oh,
wing
that
and
was
everything.
that was the Batwing one.
Batwing one,
Yeah.
which is still good. Now it's on the market, by the way. Yeah, so shovel holder and so forth. I've got many things that can actually go up there. Jerry can holders, gas bottle holders that I put up there if I'm going on longer trips.
Cool. All right, Pete. What can you just quickly run us through any future upgrades and plans for the old beast?
Okay, future upgrades, yeah, definitely. Well, changing the whole system actually. We're looking at the fridge going down on this here on a platform. One, it's lower, and my wife is not being very tall, easy to access and easy for me to usually able to step ladder to actually see inside the fridge. It's a pain in the arse.
Yeah, that's because Dan's very short, so yeah, that would certainly help.
Yeah, Dev.
That's
Not
his
with me
wife.
this
That's his
weekend.
wife, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
She's not away this weekend. She's working.
Yeah, she's working this weekend. So here it will be changing. You can get different types of variations of kitchens from different companies. I'm looking at putting a new kitchen in. One with a stove that comes out as well, or a stove you can put on a platform with a pantry in it. And just change it all together. In behind all this here, but the control says it's 12.7 for my secondary battery. Both are linked together, which is 200 amp AGM batteries.
That's fine
I'd
for
love
running
to
the fridge.
change it later on to a
Lithium with a
lithium?
DC charger. Yeah,
Yeah.
you were talking about that earlier on. So
Most
yeah,
definitely.
off camera. But yeah,
most definitely. But yeah, things take time. Changing this here and putting a little bit of an enclosure around the fridge itself, so you can put gear on top of it and so forth. Here, having a second drawer sitting on top of the kitchen, so you got more extra storage and so forth. So recovery gear and so forth. And probably filling in this side here a few more gauges. Put my inverter on this side, which I'll probably upgrade it to a 1500 watt inverter. Or
so you can run your induction cooking like the rest of the campers are doing.
Correctly, yeah. So I liking that idea, not running gas. I think that's a fantastic idea.
As long as you can get solar and charge the batteries, you're laughing.
Yep, I do have a solar system that actually does sit on top of my roof, but I haven't, I've taken it off at the moment. There's a bit of a problem with it, so I'm getting that sorted. But yeah, normally it runs everything and it just keeps the car going when I'm not running it. Otherwise, yeah, it takes time. But
Yeah, time, mate.
Look at doing that sort of system. I can actually run an induction cooker at the back, come across here. Just inside here, excuse the mess,
It's camping weekend.
as you might be able to see my stove.
Oh
Just
yeah,
here.
the old travel buddy.
The old travel buddy.
Yeah, I got one myself.
We'll
Yeah.
be mounting it in a battle spot later on when I do the upgrade, but otherwise it's fantastic. I've done roasts in that and everything.
The worst part about it is when you're driving along and you can smell the food
yeah.
cooking, you know you can't stop.
Yeah, if my son's in
'Cause
the
you're
back
on a
there, I'll
highway.
go and get him to grab me a pie or something.
No,
You
yeah,
know,
it
or
definitely
sausage
saves you
roll.
money than buying stuff from the
Definitely,
servos.
most definitely. So yeah, so the back seats are still in. The board is just over the top, so that's all screwed down, no damage. That'll just come out in 10 minutes, so it does the job for now.
Quick, easy setup for the weekend is all you
quick,
need,
easy.
mate. It's only yourself, so
Yeah.
you've got
Looking
plenty of...
at getting a better awning, as I've said, and getting a rooftop tent. So possibly looking.
You're
at
looking at one of
things.
the clamshell ones, aren't you?
The
Ones at
clamshell,
1400
yeah.
ones, yep.
Yeah.
Quick
so-
and easy to set up and
very
just, yeah, they're not too heavy on the roof.
Yeah, exactly right. So that's what I'm looking at going and not towing a trailer.
Cool.
Do have a MDC which I'm possibly looking at selling, but
cool.
we'll see how it goes.
Oh, then sounds good. Well, thank you very much for your time today, Pete. It was interesting.
You're welcome.
I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I'm signing off. Bye.